assistant built Toaster a little fort yesterday because he noticed that he likes to like lay underneath our desks and kind of hide, but it's blocking me getting to the heat. So I need to get over here. Good morning. Happy day 13. Can you believe it's the halfway point of Vlogmas? Already, it's crazy. I have been working on my 11th square this morning. I have one more new one to do, which is so exciting. I had a new technique to learn in this one, so I was watching the video. But this is called a walk in the woods, inspired by walking in the Otley Cheven, a tree-covered hill with stunning views across Leeds, Otley, and the surrounding countryside. The paths are represented by diagonal lines of cluster stitches, and the 3D trees are made using decreased stitches overlaid across other stitches. And this is very, very cool. So I think these must be the paths. They kind of make like an X going across. And then I've just started working on the trees. So I've got little tree trunks, and then these cool little things, that was a new technique that I was doing, are going to become the tops of the trees. Super fun. Oh, get me back. The other day, somebody asked me, one of my members? Yeah, I was in a membership Zoom, and they were asking if this pattern is a good pattern for beginning crocheters. And I would say it's not like, maybe not your first project, but I feel like if you can do a standard granny square and you're looking to boost and learn new techniques, I feel like this is a perfect project because it's just so well written. Every single square has a video tutorial. Emily is such a good teacher. I feel like, yes, you could totally do this. And what's cool, and I'm kind of just now realizing it, is that each square sort of builds on technique. So they're getting more complex as you go. So the first square was quite simple compared to what I'm doing now, but she's kind of like preparing you for every square by teaching you a little bit something else, which in teaching we call scaffolding. At least in the US, we call that scaffolding. So I think that's so cool. I didn't even realize that I was being taught in such a way and like helping me grow and learn in such a way. Every day, I'm just amazed by this project. I love it. So I think this is not going to be a great project for me to bring or to have as like my plane project tomorrow when we are flying, because if there's anything new, I'm not going to be able to hop on the internet and like look at a new technique. So I am going to be keeping that in mind today as I get everything finalized and ready. The other thing I wanted to do this morning, I have a bunch of packages that I need to open, and not all of them are yarny related, so I'm not going to show you those because why would you want to see that? But some of them are. So I thought we would do a little unboxing this morning. I have ordered, I think, 4 knitting yarny journals, and I'm planning to open them all up and do a video on them and like kind of give you a tour of each of them. So 2 that I've already opened, or actually I'm kind of leaving them to open. I have this one, which came in such a pretty box. It is My Year in Yarn, and I can't remember who this is by, but it's very pretty. Summer Day Crochet maybe, or is this the Summer Day Crochet one? This is another one. But I can't remember because I haven't opened it all the way yet because I want to keep them like pristine and nice until I actually record the tutorial. I think this is another one. No, it is not, but it is a yarny thing because I needed to order plastic canvas for something we're doing with the membership. So I'm going to set that aside because I need to practice that. This one is the Knitter's Almanac from Stitching Cabin. They are in the UK, and this is actually what inspired me to order all of these journals and kind of look over them. She actually reached out to me and offered to send this to me, and I was like, I have always been a little curious about having like a paper knitting journal. I do use just a regular lined notebook to plan out my projects, but having a dedicated journal is not something I've really explored. I'm more of like a one thing to do multiple purposes kind of person. Like, I don't know, but I just thought it would be fun to explore them. And I know many people do operate this way and they love having like a dedicated thing. So I thought it would be a helpful resource. So thank you for reaching out to me and for inspiring this. I actually ended up purchasing 3 of them, but one is gifted to me. And it's my one from Leslie of California. She was so sweet to send me a copy of her brand new Yarn Enthusiast journal. It's packaged so nice. Has a little note for me in here, but I'm going to keep it wrapped up because again, I want these to just be pristine and beautiful. So the last one, actually, the one in here, I think is the one from Lane. I'm not even sure if Lane is the correct way to say that. It's Laine. And I actually got mine from the Woolly Thistle because they bring in a lot of things from Europe, but it is from Europe. Yeah, I'm really excited to open those. That'll be coming out in January. One last yarny thing. I got my preview of the January Woolen Women box, something I have been getting for the last year, and it's so delightful. So the theme for January is the Great White Woolen North. You can get this right now. Usually they have they have it available to order through like the 23rd, I think, of the month before. So like the 23rd of December through the 23rd of December, you can order January's, and then it closes for a few days, and then they reveal their next box. They are very, very organized. So it says the Great White North, and we're always going on an adventure with these boxes. It says we're off to the Great White North to see the magical unicorns of the sea, narwhals. There are so many wonders beneath and above the ice and cold sea. Bundle up, bring your favorite whip, and snuggle in to watch for their magical unicorn horns. And then it says, did you know at times Canada is home to over 90% of the narwhal population? Did you know that I didn't know that narwhals were real until like 2 years ago? They always have a themed seal. I don't know. I love it so much. Okay, let's start with the yarn. You can choose fingering or DK weight. And this one, the sock weight comes in a sock set. It's called Unicorns of the Sea, and it's so pretty. A lot of times there's also a bag that they sew in there. I like the style. It has 2 little snaps. I think that would be perfect for socks, especially because it has a boxy bottom. So you could put your socks in there. Actually be perfect for the socks that I'm working on right now, where I have my yarns like coming through the top. You could divide it up into 250 grams, and you'd have your socks easy to get to. If you get the full box, there's always tons of little goodies. I am burning, let's see if I can carefully pick this up. I am using their December candle right now, and it smells so good. So it's always themed. So here is January's. Let's see what it says. So it is called the Arctic Sea. It is a soy wax candle, but it doesn't say what the fragrance is. Oh, it smells very good though. Kind of like almost a fresh, like clean smell. There's also a wool wash bar, and it is called Arctic Ivy Frosted Juniper. Yeah. Definitely has that like kind of tree smell. Oh my goodness. There's little polar bear end stoppers. Those are so cute. A little hot chocolate. There's also always a pattern, and so you choose between crochet and knit. So they sent me, it looks like both patterns, just so I can share them. The crochet one is the Winter Wishes Beanie by Christine Noggle. And the knit one is a pair of socks. It says Winter is Here, and it is by Mallory Designs. Last thing, there is always a stitch marker set from Sam's Tiny Trinkets. Andrea and Sam are sisters. They are twins, and they work so well together and make the most beautiful boxes. It's so much fun. So there's a little narwhal stitch marker and a snowball. Package opening time over. I need to get back to work. I think that I will maybe blow out my other candle and start using this one today, because why not? I'm curious today if we're changing songs. This looks, actually not going to say. Okay, Kent, what's your guess?
Yellow.
Nope.
Red.
Nope.
Gray. White. Blue?
Yes. Looks really similar to yesterday. I feel like we need to get them side by side. The one yesterday, though, had a little bit of like lighter parts to it. Still so pretty. Are we still on Be Our Guest?
I don't think this is in a song.
Oh.
It might be in a song.
It's just like a line?
I think so.
How many words?
3.
And it's not Be Our Guest because we already did that.
Right.
Oh gosh, I don't know where to start then. Help me out. I think I need to back up.
What? So Belle is staying in the castle.
Mm-hmm.
What were her rules? That the beast.
Like, don't go to the West Wing or something like that?
That's literally it.
Oh, really?
It's the West Wing.
The West Wing?
Yeah.
Nice.
Good job.
Helps because I watched the movie recently. We still need to watch the live action one.
Let's do it right now.
Oh, I got work to do.
I can feel it in the air. It's getting colder, but yet so warm. Before we know it, it's Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve. This year, I'ma give me something special. It doesn't cost a dime, but it's precious. Hope Santa won't forget it, then I won't forgive him, no. Been thinking about you and me, another kind of chemistry. I got nothing on my Christmas list but you, but you. I love the snow and I love the scarves, the candles lighting the decade most. But something's missing. I wonder what. This year, I'ma give me something special. It doesn't cost a dime, but it's precious. Hope Santa won't forget it, then I won't forgive him, no. Been thinking about you and me, another kind of chemistry.
Today has gone by in kind of a whirlwind. I'm not even sure if I've checked in since this morning, so I'm sorry about that. I am getting ready to go to bed because I'm getting up a teensy bit early tomorrow just so I can have my usual relaxing morning before we head to the airport. So I've been spending today getting packing finalized. Everything is good and ready to go. I was just watching TV with my parents, which is very fun. Sometimes I jump in on shows that they are watching. I finished a square and I started my 12th square and final pattern. Isn't this cool? It's so 3D. Super, super fun. You know, I don't know where my phone is right now, so I will just have to tell you a little bit more about that square tomorrow. But I did not want to let the day escape by without sharing my other advents with you. So let's do Elf. A nice bright color today. This is from the Wool Baron. And this color says, watch out, the yellow ones don't stop. Talking about the taxis in New York. And we have Hot Springs Fiber Co. Nice, bright, beautiful orange, and another one of my favorite chocolates. Oh my gosh, Tracy, you're just getting all the really good stuff. I love these Lindt ones. They're so good. Maybe I'll take that as a little treat tomorrow on the plane. With that being said, I'm going to say good night, and I will see you tomorrow.